Hi, chat. Oh my goodness. Hi. Having all kinds of problems tonight. It's probably because I've been fucking with everything. How are you? How's it going? Super good, I hope. A little extra white on the bottom. Who cares? Minesweeper looks great on this new camera. Dude. I had everything that I needed, except I didn't realize that the cord that I have, the cable to connect the camera to the computer, to the like capture setup, needs to be HDMI to mini HDMI. I didn't know. I was very sad. It's like, oh, okay then. Good. Yeah, so that's the thing. I did meet Michelle Obama today. She's so great. She's just great. What a lovely lady. It was literally in and out, to be fair. But yeah, so she does she did an event that I guess was not in LA last year, but she does an event. Michelle Obama does all kinds of like, you know, goodwill outreach sort of stuff, lots of like educational stuff. And she does an event called Reach Higher that's about like encouraging kids to pursue education, basically. And so that was at UCLA, and I was asked if I wanted to come and do interviews and represent Twitch and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't done like a hosting thing in forever. That actually sounds awesome. I should totally do that. So yeah, so I did. Long story short, I did that. And it was super fun. And I'm very happy. I wasn't rusty, no. Because for the most part, like, generally... Sorry, since we're talking, I'm just going to keep restarting this shit, because why not? Generally, with interviews, you want to avoid, like, jumping the gun as much as possible. And what I mean by that is, like, it's really easy to sit there and think to yourself, okay, they're talking about this, so I need to start thinking now about what I'm going to talk about next, right? And that's such a trap. Like, that's absolutely, like, the biggest trap that interviewers get locked in. Because then you're not listening, right? You're not listening to the person. So, yeah, for me, it's easy to get back into it as long as I'm like, if I feel my mind wandering, if I feel myself trying to like do that and preempt, as long as I am aware of it and I'm like, no, listen to them, listen to what they're talking about, respond to what they're talking about. It's typically an interview that doesn't necessarily feel like an interview is gonna have good, like, or like better flow to it, you know, unless it's like about serious shit. But like, when am I ever gonna interview somebody about serious shit, you know? So but yeah, so it's Michelle Obama's event. So since I was technically talent, I like went on stage for a hot second and did a thing. I was offered the opportunity to meet her and take a picture. So obviously I jumped on that, and it was awesome. She was very sweet. Gave me a big old hug. I was like, yeah, but you know, it was also like, you know, you're in and out. You're not allowed to bring your phone. You're in there, and then they're like, great, move along, right? But she was so nice. And so tall. Y'all know how I feel about tall ladies. I was like, you're so tall. It was me, Aurelian, and Hannah Hart, and all of us were fucking shorties. So, so it was good. It was a good picture. I won't get to see it or have it until they've reviewed it and made sure that none of us were wearing like something offensive or anything like that. You know, they have to do their due diligence with the former first lady. Yeah, it was my first time meeting Hannah. She was also very nice. It's funny how you can be like in that sphere of people for so long and still not meet somebody. You know? Like I know so many people who know Hannah, and I had never met her, so I finally got to meet her. She was lovely. So yeah, it was a fun day. Fun day overall. And you know, Sam is a sweetie pie, and so anytime there's like a hosting gig, he's always the first one who's like, why doesn't anybody ever, you know, think to ask you? Like, you've done so much hosting stuff. Like, they should always ask you. And I'm like, oh, honey, that's just because you like me. But yeah, when they asked if I wanted to do it, he was like, you're doing it, right? You should do it. You should absolutely do it. So I did it. Sam spends all day trying to figure out the stroller. So, fun fact, our new stroller is actually a gift from Jessie that we got right when we had Clark. Jessie got us that stroller on Felicia Day's recommendation, because he went to Felicia and he was like, hey, what are like good baby things? Like, Dodger's about to have a baby. What's like a useful, good baby thing that I can get her? And so Felicia like gave him recommendations on things. And so yeah, so a little stroller came in the mail like right after we had Clark. We were like, oh, sick. But it was for like when she got a little bit bigger. And when we went to the aquarium, I kept saying, man, there are babies that are smaller than Clark sitting in front-facing strollers. And like, this is something that I think happens to all parents, but like there are specific things where you just don't quite realize like, oh, I didn't realize we were at that stage yet. Like I just hadn't thought about it, you know? Like sometimes parents will feed their kids purees for a really long time and then be like, oh, I guess you could probably be eating other stuff, right? Like, I guess you don't only have to be eating purees anymore. So for me, the things that have done that for me have been high chairs, going to a restaurant and being like, oh, she can sit in a high chair. Pfft, obviously. Oh, right. And now this being like, oh, well, she sits upright in everything. So of course she can sit in a normal stroller, right? Cool. Sick, right? Like that's pretty great. Okay. Yeah, she can sit in a normal stroller. What a big girl. So yeah. So we unboxed the other stroller from Jessup. And it's great. It's so small. I wish that I had a webcam hooked up right now. But it's designed specifically for travel, which is why Felicia was like, oh, fuck, get this one, right? It's super lightweight. And it folds up to be about the size of... I'm trying to look around and see what's like an easy thing, like an easy touchstone for somebody. Like the size of a backpack, like a normal sized backpack. It becomes smaller than a typical carry-on case on an airplane. So when we first pulled it out and it said no assembly required, we were like, what the fuck? This is so small. And so Dad and I figured out how to put it together. Sam's dad and I figured out how to like open it up. And we were like, oh shit, this is actually rad as fuck. And we took it to the zoo, but I hadn't given Sam a primer on it at all. So yeah, that's why he texted me. I had no reception at UCLA. So I was getting like snippets of questions that he was asking me, and I was not getting like all of the texts that he would send me. So if he was telling me a story, I'd only get like part of it. And I was like, honey, I'm so sorry. I have like no reception. And at a certain point he was like, cool. Next time you get reception, could you let me know what the fuck I'm supposed to do with this stroller? It was pretty funny. But, Potato, thank you so much for all the biddies. And Keith, thank you so much for all the biddies as well. How does the university have no reception? Sometimes when you're at events where there are a shit ton of people, the reception is just extremely spotty because everybody's using the waves at the same time, or whatever the science is. I don't fucking know. But yeah, poor Sam. But he beast moded it. He figured out how to get it open. Either he found the instructions lying around somewhere, or he just forced it open. I did see the art from Eskimo Girl. Yep. My mod sent it to me. Arnar! Thank you so much for all the gifted subs. Welcome everybody who just got a sub from Arnar. How are you doing, dude?
We have so many mods in here tonight. How are you all, you cuties?
He 200 IQ'd it. Yeah, something happened there. Okay. About that Sonic trailer. I mean, what more is there to say about the Sonic trailer, really? I can't even knock it. I'll watch it. You know? Like, what the fuck can I say when I know deep in my heart I'm still gonna go see that stupid fucking movie? Like... Right? Like... So, you know. I'm not going to pay for that movie. But what if it's a fucking opus, man? What if it's just the best movie of our generation? What if we go to the movie and the Sonic body unzips and a child steps out and goes, "This is the fucking Sonic movie," and then the rest of it is animated? I'm like, holy shit, we got juked. Shit. I hate this map. I'm over it. Okay, great. Can you guys hear Sam? We're still like testing out what it's like when we're both streaming at the same time from home. I assume you could hear that. His guffaw. You can't. Can't hear him. Oh, sick. Look at that. We got a bunch of, we did it old garage band style. Fuck me. So we did like, sorry. Getting distracted by myself. We did the thing where we just put up a bunch of like, moving blankets. You can do it with acoustic blankets, but they're so much more expensive. So I was like, let's just see what it's like if we just use moving blankets. And it's helped a lot. Are you guys streaming next to each other? Sam is in the garage, in the garage, and I'm where I
always am.
But yeah. Unfortunately, we already had because normally the litter boxes are in the garage. But we have 2 of them. So we were like, oh, well, that's easy. Just if we're both streaming at the same time, we just make sure that there's a litter box in both rooms. So that if we need to close the door, fuck me. If we need to close the door, then the kitties still have a place to poops. And they won't poops on our bed. Did I tell you guys that they totally took a big old shit on our bed? Sam thinks it's because we put up the baby gate and maybe like Watson or Sherlock, I don't know. One of them got lazy maybe and was like, there's a barrier now and I don't want to jump over it, so I'm just gonna shit up here. We were like, oh no, our cats never do that. They never poop upstairs. Or they never like poop where they're not supposed to, really. It's very rare, so. I do want to get Watson checked out, I think. She's just been acting very needy. And it concerns me because she's so independent, typically. Cat poop on a bed is like a... That's a statement. Like, cats poop on beds for a reason. To be like, I'm unhappy about something. I mean, we don't know which cat it was. I just know, literally, here's what happened, right? So I was like, I am exhausted. I need to take a nap. Sam said, okay. So, Clark was still napping. I gave him the monitor. I said, when she gets up, and we've got X, Y, and Z for her to eat, blah, blah, blah. He was like, cool, I got it. Go nap. I said, thank you. Goodbye. went upstairs to nap, and I kept thinking to myself, it smells fucking weird in here. Like, there's a bad smell in here, and for some reason it wasn't registering to me as like, that smells like poop. I was like, something smells weird in this room. And then I pulled back the sheet, and I saw it. And I was like, no, I wanted a nap. I was so sad. What can you do? You got godfathered. Yeah, so I didn't get to take my nap, but that's okay. Sometimes it really be like that, you know? That's exactly what happened to my roommate. I felt terrible. Yeah. And then Sam, like, I don't know if I'm just more particular than Sam is. Oh. Oh, we're already touching 2. That's why. Okay. I don't know if I'm just more particular than Sam is, but Sam is totally the sort of person where when we have had an emergency before, and let's be real, most of them, like with bed sheets, most of the time it's been the baby. Like, I don't know how many of you remember me constantly being like, I don't know what it is, but this baby manages to like just pee outside of her diaper all the time. And everyone was like, are you checking to make sure that, like, you know, that her diaper is like on there properly and blah blah blah? And we were like, yes, it's on there properly. I don't know. I don't know I don't know how she does it. Clark went through a stage where she just like peed outside of the diaper all the time, and it was incredible. Yeah, so we were changing our sheets fairly often, and if we forgot that we had thrown our sheets in the wash and had like gone about our day, at the end of the day, almost every single time, baby pee is Harry Houdini. At the end of the day, we would be like, all right, it's fucking time to sleep. Go upstairs, and there wouldn't be any sheets on the bed. And Sam would always be like, well, let's just like grab some blankets. I find it odd that he's the one who suggests that when he's the bigger person. Because, like, for me, it's like, yeah, sure. Most blankets can cover my body. Not Sam. That doesn't work for Sam. But he's still just like, just lazy enough. Just lazy enough. That he's like, I don't want to go get the sheets. I don't want to have to put the sheets on the bed. Let's just grab some blankets. And I'm like, no. No. Is it also that Sam runs hot, so he needs to only be partially covered? No. I mean, he does run hot, but no. It's laziness. One hondo. Alex likes fresh sheets, so I get to be lazy. Oh, man. Nope. That's me in the house. I'm the one who's constantly like, let's just get it done. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. And Sam's like, I can't just like let shit lie. I would never change the sheets if I didn't do them. He's gross. I will totally own up to the fact that, like, when I first moved out and was living on my own, I did not think to change the sheets, like, ever. Like, it was not a thing that I thought about. Ever. But there's, I think, for me at least, it was, like, a long process of, like, from the time that I moved out on my own to now. It's been a slow process of, like, obtaining better habits about my home life and my hygiene and, like, all of that. Fabi, thank you so much for gifting a bunch of subs. Welcome, everybody who was gifted a sub by Fabi. Fabi, thank you so much. It's very generous. My boyfriend used to just go to bed without sheets. Without sheets? What? I'm 36. It still only crosses my mind maybe monthly. I honestly don't think once a month is that bad. Some of you will think that that's sacrilege. I don't think that once a month is that bad, because I absolutely, when I first moved out on my own, was like, huh? Scratches pits, right? Like, like, it's not... I don't know how long it would go sometimes, but it would be a while. I can't even point a finger at anybody. I have to wash my sheets fairly often because my partner is allergic to cats. That makes sense. Look, it makes sense to clean your sheets, just regardless. And there's somebody out there right now who's like, fuck, I should really clean my sheets. So we're doing the Lord's work here. Talking about this at all. Covering all the bases. You don't need to be ashamed. I've 100% been that guy. No shame here. But, like, also, maybe wash your sheets. I wash my pillowcases. I ain't wasting all my fancy ass skincare products to get wrecked by a dirty pillow. Yo, that's real. A spectrum.
Man-made. The glass prism taking the place of the raindrop. But both the man-made prism and the heavenly rainbow tell us the most important basic fact in the study of color. That there is no color without light.
Whoa! Eccentric Mudkip, thank you so much for gifting subs as well. Welcome to the Cat Gang, everybody. And welcome back. A lot of people being gifted subs for returns. Thank you so much, guys.
I don't know what I've done, aside from play Minesweeper and tell you to clean sheets.
But I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, honestly, Avi, thank you so much. Welcome, everybody who was gifted a sub by Avi. Avi, thank you. Never understood Minesweeper. I can absolutely explain it to you. No problem. I got you. What was I gonna say? Oh, there are a few feelings quite like thinking to yourself, I can't fucking wait to get into bed. And then dragging yourself to where your bed is, looking at it, and realizing that there are no sheets on it. I hate that feeling. It didn't happen as often when I was needing to do all my laundry at the laundromat. But when I've lived in like apartments that have had, you know, washer dryer like outside of my apartment and stuff, I'm just like, fuck, I have to leave my apartment again and go into the fucking laundry room and grab my fucking sheets and put them on my fucking bed. Like, I get so mad. Okay, so Minesweeper is a logic game. You are trying to figure out where all of the mines are. Actually, I'll just start over. So, the number indicates how many mines are touching it. That can be adjacent, diagonal, whatever. Anywhere next to it can be a mine. So this is a 1. All but one of the blocks that are touching it have already been clicked. So we can say, oh, then this must be a mine. So we right click it to mark it as a mine. If we move on to this one, you'll notice all but 2 are clicked, but we've already marked a mine, right? From this one here, we marked this mine. So we can say, oh, then this one's done. It's fulfilled already. We can click that. That's done. Move on to the next one. Oh, that one's also already fulfilled. Cool. Then that's free, right? And so you move along that way. If you click both left and right click at the same time on the number, it clicks everything around it. So once you know or think that you know where the mines are for it, you can just left and right click, bam, and it just clicks everything at the same time. But yeah, so like this one right here, touching that, so that's free. That's the only one that's touching this one, so there's that. And you just go through and you try to figure out where everything is. You can do that. Click that. Those are all free. Okay, so this shows kind of like how you have to start thinking about it more, or even like over here. So we've got a 2 here, right? And it's touching 1, 2, 3 blocks. 1 has already been marked as a mine. So now we only need 1 more to fulfill it. So we know one of these is going to be, actually I'm gonna make it so that I can use question marks. One of these is going to fulfill the other side of this 2, right? But we don't know which one. However, if we move on to this 2, it's touching 3, none of which have been marked as mines, right? But from this one, we know only one of these can be the other mine, right? It can't be this, because suddenly this 2 is touching 3 mines, not just 2, right? So we can say, okay, well, this 2 is going to be fulfilled by one of these, right? And then there's only one left. So that has to be a mine there, because only one of these is going to be a mine, and it's touching both of them. So we still don't know which one is going to be the mine yet, but it helped us move on, because this one is only touching one mine. And even though there are lots of options for it, we've already marked which one is the mine. So we go like that, and then we say, oh, great. And now that's been clicked, and we know which one was the mine all along, right? So that's the way that you play the game. I had to code Minesweeper this week for a programming assignment. It was like my entire life led up to this moment. Amazing. But yeah, I'm a huge advocate for Minesweeper. I think that it's a really great game that a lot of people don't know how to play or don't really give the time of day, and it can be so fun. So yeah, so here we are playing Minesweeper. Long-time listener, first-time caller. My name is Pat, and I'm addicted to Mahjong. Legit Mahjong, or like Mahjong Solitaire, where it's like you match pairs. You're welcome. Yeah, I hope that cleared it up. I hope that made sense. Yeah, I didn't for a long time. I absolutely was the kid that was like, I mean, I just click until I blow up. Oh, fuck, I misclicked there. So, yeah, so I get it. Everybody who's like, I don't ever really know how to play. You are not alone. Is there an end or does it go on forever? You start with a finite amount of mines. So this is a custom map that we've made that has 400 mines on it. And I still haven't beaten it. So I just heard Sam go. Sorry, that's really funny. So it has 400 mines on it, and once we've found all 400 mines, we will be victorious. Yes, show yourselves, Void boys. Show yourselves. It's not Void time yet. It's not Void time yet. I can't believe this. I taught my 5-year-old nephew how to play War with an actual deck of cards. He was fascinated. Okay. No. Okay. I mean, this will be nice at first, and then it'll be terrible, but that's fine. Mm-mm. Oops. No, there's no camera because I've been fucking with it. I can always plug my webcam back in, but it's like in another room because I thought I was gonna have it all set up to be on the better camera, but that's not the life we're living. I hacked up, so here we are. Aurelian was laughing because because the shirt that I wore to meet Miss Michelle Obama is my button-up shirt that's covered in cats. She was like, "This is so on brand." So yeah, I represented Cat Gang there. I represented Cat Gang for y'all. How else would you meet the previous First Lady, right? My thoughts exactly. What better shirt do I own? The answer is none. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. where some areas just empty. I mean, it has to do with, first just for breathing room, but also like, depending on how many squares you start with and then how many mines there are going to be areas that are denser with mines and not as dense with mines. You need a little bit of room to move around because otherwise, like, it's just a little too much, you know? You wind up with too many spots that are just unwinnable, or like what a lot of people call 50-50s, where you're guessing. And in a game like this, it's not as fun or as challenging, I guess. Like positively challenging, you know, to have to guess shit. Like that's not what people play Minesweeper for. It's not a guessing game. It's a like I want to use my brain and win kind of game, you know. Oh, Void. There you go, boys. Oops. My brain definitely isn't wired right for this game. I don't know. I think I would have said the same thing. Where do we want to go? I think you're great at Minesweeper. Thanks, old laser eyes. And thank you, Potato, for more biddies. I didn't see that either. If you cheer your favorite streamer with Bleed Purple, cheer mode, your favorite streamer gets a bonus 10% bits. That is true. That is true. It's not... Apparently, it's not on all streams, which is kind of a bummer. But yeah, that is true. Hmm. Oh shit. Yo! The void is plentiful. The void is just... How do you mark the bombs with a flag without blowing them up? Oh, yeah, right click. On Minesweeper Online and on Original Minesweeper, it's you right click on it. And if you have question mark selected, then it's you double click, right click. Did I just read that dude's got a job? No. No, I did a hosting gig, so I was interviewing people. I think a lot of people read it the way that you're saying, though.
I have a job, guys. It's a real important, very serious job.
Hmm. Whew. Man. This is the victory round. Hey, Joe. I don't know. Probably not. I'll probably never beat this stupid fucking challenge. But what can you do? I say that way too often. I've been noticing that I say that all the time lately. One last void sacrifice coming up. God, I kind of don't want to do it. What if this is the run? Guys, what if this is the run, though? And I throw it all away for a fucking void sacrifice. I'll be so mad. I'll be so mad. But the void gives. I don't know if the void's gonna give anymore, guys. It gave a lot earlier. I think the void's given up on us. But the void must be fed. Fucking hell. Okay. The title was clickbait. Nah. I never lie about Minesweeper. Dude, Joe, is anybody playing Mordhau tonight? I saw Benji talking about building his own Klaus. Well, I'm in Gmart right now? Okay. I'm so curious what it's like to build your own class in that game. Mordhau run was amazing last night. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at it, but I used to love Chivalry, man. I couldn't buy weapons earlier. They've fixed, like, so an issue that was popping up for us. Did you ask if we're doing Mordhau? Yeah, I was asking if people are playing Mordhau tonight. If you guys are still playing when I wrap up the stream. If you guys are still going, probably join. Lord knows I'm not playing it on stream, so y'all see how flaily I am. Right now, it's just implied, because you see it from other perspectives. I don't need y'all to see that firsthand. Okay, cool. Good to know. Oh, but yeah, last night we were running into an issue where we weren't gaining any experience and we weren't getting any gold if we were playing Horde mode. So, yeah, it's been a little
buggy.
But they acknowledged it, so. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oof. Well, that sucks. Sam just yelled, "Get fucked." And part of me feels like it was towards me. You can do it. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Man, that sucks. That sucks, man. Fuck. We'll see how many mines we have left. If we manage to complete this left side, we'll see how many mines we have left, and it'll help us maybe figure that out. But it's not looking good, Chief. Oh, thanks, you have just beaten Minesweeper for the first time in my life. Yo, congratulations. Hell yeah. That's the good shit. That's the good shit. Teaching people how to play games that have been around since the Stone Age. Okay. Oh my god. Fuck me. Oh god. Rubbed my eyes really hard and I forgot I had makeup on and now there's makeup all over my hands. Let's do this. Let's do this shit. Okay, there's 5 left. So say it's that. Sure. Whatever. 1, 2. And then 3, 4, 5. There's probably 3 in here. To fulfill the 4, to fulfill the 5, and to fulfill this other 5. They're 2 spread apart. And then here, well, it could be that sort of a thing, but I don't think it is. Fuck off, god damn it, son of a fucking bitch. F. F's. F's in chat. It happens, my dudes. It happens. Womp womp. Okay, what time is it?
10:30.
Oops. Yeah, you gotta, I mean, we can't give up now. I just realized I forgot to give my mom a birthday present. Son of a bitch. My mom is also an April baby. Damn, I'll mail it to her. I was like, oh, I'll just keep it until she comes to visit. That way I can give it to her in person. And then that didn't work out. No comment. Mother's Day coming up in the US, that's true. That means I need to get her another gift. Oh my god. Kid. Oops. Oops. Yeah, I can't show her. But she's a cutie. I didn't get to see her much today because I was hosting. Because I was doing a giggle. But that's okay. That's okay. Absence makes the heart, etc. I am tired, though, if I'm being honest. These sort of events, there's just like so many people, dude. It's fun, but at the end, I'm also like, oh my god. Like if I had come home after this event and my sheets weren't on my bed, just to bring it all back around. If I came home and I was like, I'm so fucking tired, like I need a nap. I need a nap. And I went upstairs to take a nap. And there were no sheets on my bed. Would have been a fucking problem. If there was cat poop on your bed, that also would have been a fucking problem. But there would have been an accompanying, like, worry. Like, okay, but seriously, what the fuck is wrong with my cat? Right? I would definitely jump first to something's definitely wrong. And not so much like, wow, what a dick. Wow. What a piece of shitty shit. I was just Sam blaming the cats. Implication being that my husband is just pooping on the bed for no reason. It's just like, I just get a thrill out of it. I just love it. No one can know. I can't tell anybody. Blame the cats. I mean, sure, that's a narrative. Yeah, we could go with that. I don't find it believable, but I do find it funny. So that's almost as good. Who poops the bed? I do. Spread it, chat. Clip this. I shit the bed. I shit the bed every night. And I blame it on the fucking cats. No one will believe you. 3 bombs you picked in the middle seem wrong to me. They might be. Where? Where? I just came in and heard I shit the bed. Perfect timing. In the very center. Here? Is this what you mean? Okay. So the way that I figured these out is we've got a 2 here. So it's only touching 2 other ones. and this is already fulfilled. So one of these is going to be the last one. You're right. I'm wrong. You're right. I fucked up there. So I was ignoring this for some reason. So I was saying to myself, okay, one of these is going to be a bomb, which means to fulfill the 4, these other 3 must be. Yeah. Good call. Good catch. Yeah, I was super wrong about those. How is everyone this evening? Doing good. I'm fucking tired, and I'm trying to convince chat that I shit the bed. Because why not? I mean, might as well try to start some kind of controversy about myself, right? Here it is. Here's the hot scoop, chat. I shit the bed. Fuck. Oh. Clip it. Send it to Michelle Obama. Oh my god, she's gonna take her hug back. Your laughter is making me doubt. You're right. I have to keep my shit together. No. There we go. I think I gave up.
You fine cat-loving coffee.
There's a part of my brain that believes that maybe that last one was the run. And when it wasn't, I decided then nothing's the run. If that wasn't the run, there is no run. Nobody's the run. Nobody. Wow. Holy shit. The Void really wants me to stick with this one. Okay, I will then. Oops. I'm thinking things to myself that my brain is saying. That's pretty fucking funny. When it's not. When it's not funny at all. You know, when your brain is desperately trying to convince you, like, this is a really good bit. This is a good goof. And you should lean into it even harder. And then you have to just say, no. I don't get this emote. So it replaced our old mango emote, both of which are supposed to be manga emotes because we do a manga podcast on this channel. So we wanted there to be an emote that was like one that can be used during manga pod. But the old one no one ever really used. And so we were like, well, maybe we can come up with something that's a bit easier to use in multiple ways. But yeah, this one I think has wound up being confusing, unfortunately. But who is this new boy? It's supposed to be me, but as Mob from Mob Psycho. Mobu. The hair disappears in dark mode. That is also true. Mobu. I've been doing that a lot lately, I know. I'm sorry. I know. Some of you have delicate sensibilities. I'm sorry. Some of you don't want to hear what sounds like the Grudge Girl on your chill good time streams. I get it. Have you heard of Heaven's Vault? It looks like it might be up your alley. I have. Jesse told me about it during the podcast this last week, and I put it on my wish list. I have not played it yet. I did play some. For any of you who don't watch Co-optional Podcast, I did play some Yuppie Psycho, that game that we tried to play on stream but couldn't get to run properly. I played some Yuppie Psycho, and yo, I'm like really into it. It's definitely not the sort of game that I should play at night by myself, because it is like kind of a horror-y game. And I'm a little sensitivo to those. Just like easily spooked, you know. But yeah. It's an interesting game. A poorly optimized, interesting game. You're still planning to stream it? I mean, I've already started it now, so probably not. It had like flashing light warnings and stuff like that as well, and that always makes me a little nervous to stream just because, I don't know, you never know. I started trying to, like when I remember, started trying to do the warnings list thing. But anytime a game is like, this game has a bunch of flashing lights, I'm like, man. Although, no, that's not the same. I was gonna say, although I guess like playing a horror game in general is also the sort of thing that's gonna make somebody go, oh, well, I guess I won't watch this then. But it's not the same as someone saying, I would actually really like to watch this, but I can't. You know. I think it's different. And if somebody wants to watch something, doesn't have any objections to the subject matter, but like just wants to watch it, I want them to be able to. I don't know. How do you feel about the new season of One Punch Man? The first episode, everybody like really shit on, and Sam and I were like, it's not that bad. Like, we enjoyed it just fine. Second episode was rougher. Like, Sam and I have tried really hard to be like positive and not, you know, like judgmental weebs. Because we know a lot of them, as Twitter has revealed. So we've been like, okay, we're not gonna, you know, we're gonna be realistic about it. Like, if we weren't expecting Madhouse animation, would we still enjoy this just fine? And the first episode, we were like, yeah, there wasn't anything wrong with that episode. That was fine. The second episode was much more difficult. Unfortunately. And we haven't watched anything else. So. I tried to get Gmart to watch, because neither of us ever watched Fruits Basket. So I was like, Gmart, we should watch Fruits Basket together. And then do a stream where we talk about whether it's actually good or if everybody's wearing nostalgia goggles. And he said, no thank you. And I was like, all right then. So, yeah, so I guess that won't be happening. Dude, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people who really loved it. So I keep being like, I should definitely try watching the new Fruits Basket. But yeah. I've been reading it in honor of the new anime, and fuck, it's so good. Okay, on a scale of 1 to a tropey mess, like, how harem tropey is it? Because it is like a harem anime, right? Not at all, really? Not really? It's not really a harem at all. Interesting. There's just many boys and one girl. Okay, but it's not like all of the boys are in love with the one girl. Or if that's a spoiler, you don't have to answer that, but... Interesting. Okay. Interesting. What if this came down to a coin flip? I mean, it did. Our last game, we had 5 bombs left, and it was 50-50 choices. So I had to just guess, and we lost. And I'm not bitter about it. And I've moved on. And everything's fine. And then she shit the bed. It's true. We came down to 5 mines left. I did my best, but I didn't quite nail it. And I immediately got up, said, I'll be right back, left. And when I came back, I had to just admit that I had gotten up to take a shit on the bed. But this is who I am, chat. Write it down. Put it on the fucking record. This is who I am deep down. Bed shitter. And it's very serious. So it's something I struggle with every day. I don't want to hear another word about it. Oh no, baby. Oh, I heard that Binkus drop. Oh. She still got one in her mouth. She's Gucci. She Gucci. Oh no, I'm leaking. Jimmy, what's up, dude? I'm doing good. How are you? I just I keep replaying this scene in Rick and Morty where the guy walks out of the therapist's office saying, "You guys eat poop too." Did I tell you guys? I learned new slang. Hanging around Mom and Dad. So like I've learned there's a decent amount of English slang that I know now. So I don't get lost in conversation the way that I used to, like when Sam and I first started dating, right? But there's one that somehow I had not heard before, and I did not understand it. Sam's dad kept saying, "Do your nut in?" "Do your nut?" And I was like, Sam, I have to be real with you. That sounds fucking dirty. Like, as a person who does not know what that means, like, that just sounds so fucking weird. And Sam was like, "Oh, it's like..." Well, no, so they were using it in the context of, like, to eat. To eat a bunch. Like, that's the place to do your nut, kind of a thing. And I was like, I don't... I don't know, man. I don't know. But now now I do know. Now I know it. It came up a lot while we were at zoo because we were fucking starving. So the boys were saying it constantly, and I was like, I don't. Someone help me. And again, I'm rarely in that position anymore. I'm rarely in the position where I'm sitting there going, I don't know. I don't understand that. I think back to like when Sam and I first started dating and I watched an episode of Phone Shop with him. And I was like, I gotta be real with you. I can't understand a fucking word they're saying. I've come a long way since then. But, you know. Must be very regional. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know, man. Now I'm second guessing, like, nut is definitely part of it, okay? But it really makes me want to go to Sam and be like, say it. just say it out loud.
shock me.
Oh, thank you, Blue Penguin. I'm just glad you're here. I'm sorry you're having a rough time. But I'm delighted that we can distract you from it. For just a bit. Aw, Avi. Thanks for gifting a sub to Blue Penguin. Thanks, everybody, for all the resubs and subs and stuff. I'll definitely read all of those off.
Once we're done tonight. Appreciate it.
Yeah, look, either way, I'm gonna have to learn all this shit when I go over there, so... Oops. I was telling Mom, I was like, I'm gonna sound so weird when I start, like, accidentally picking up English intonations. And she was like, I don't think you will. It's like, I think it would be a little hard not to. Like, you hear Sam, like, that's happened to Sam just in a couple of years. And she was like, no, I think you'll stay firm to your roots. And now I feel like if I don't, I'll let her down. She's like, no, I think you'll sound like our strong American family member for a long time. And I was like, now I kind of hope I do, but I don't have a whole lot of faith. I don't have a whole lot of faith, Mom. The English do have an inordinate amount of slang. Sam's family is very Cockney. They all use rhyming slang, and they all, like, there's a lot going on in there. So yeah, so I've had to, specifically Ollie, his brother, very slangy. So I had to. It's like I had to learn as much of it as I could rapidly. Otherwise, I literally couldn't understand what was going on. It's a lot easier for people here to pick up an American accent. We've heard it all the time growing up. So, Sam's laughing because we brought Peppa Pig over here, right? So kids are starting to watch Peppa Pig in America. And it's created a situation where little kids are starting to pronounce specific words that they hear in Peppa Pig all the time with British pronunciation. So, it's like finally the reverse, right? Because we keep shipping so many shows all over Europe, and Europeans are like, "You're ruining our children." We're like, here you go. You can ruin ours now with Peppa Pig. But of course, Sam was like, "Oh, that's perfect. I'll just show her a lot of Peppa Pig, and that way we can prime her. We can prime her for when we move." Paw Patrol is cute, though. To be fair, it's pretty dang cute. It's cute for like a week. Well, I wouldn't know beyond that, so I'll just say it's pretty dang cute. Watching this is making me stressed. This will be our last game. So if we fuck it up, we fuck it up. If we fuck it up, we fuck it up. that bothering anybody. There you go. Those are the 2 void clicks that I missed. Is there a new health challenge this month? Yeah, 3rd week of this month we'll do our next one. I would have to look at the list to remember what it was. Sorry, I just bonked it. What happened to the picture challenge? Yo, I fell off real hard on that. It's my bad. I need to get back in it. Let's hop in where I left off. Fuck it. It's my challenge, or rather, it's our challenge. We can do whatever we want. Yeah, Satan's shopping list. Satan got lazy. I don't want to be Satan. That sounds exhausting. In character, honestly. I hope him just scream. He scream. No. If it is Satan's shopping list, do we want it completed? Maybe things in hell will be a little bit easier if the shopping list is completed. I guess it depends on how you feel about the inhabitants of hell, really. If you're like, you know what? Maybe some of those people could use a break. Let Satan go to his local Vons. Give everybody a chance to, you know, chill out. Satan outsources his evil. Oh my god. I just did that for fun. Just to see if the madness would end. Like a fucking Hanna-Barbera cartoon character. This is a massive map. Yeah, it's our custom map. We got down to 5 mines last time. I mean, last time that we did well. But that is not meant to be. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Ah. Fuck. Do you end up dreaming of Minesweeper after these streams? I don't. It's not like Dance Dance Revolution or Tetris or anything like that where you close your eyes and you're like playing it. At least not for me. I'm crying. All right. I'm gonna take off. I'm so tired. Holy shit. I'm gonna read off the event list. I'm probably gonna send you over to my sweet larf. My sweet larf. Samuel. Ozdiz, thank you for the 35 months. Mocha Choco Cat, thank you for the 14. Mute, thank you for the 60. Pied Piper Calls, thank you for the 35. Wait, 60 is... 60 is the next badge. Happy anniversary! Yo, that new badge is live. New badge. Badge. Ooh. Yeah, look at that. I didn't really notice it before. But there she be. There she blows, so to speak. Aw, Danny. Pied Piper Calls, thank you for the 35. Bardic Inspiration for the 9. Happy Twitch baby. Dr. Jazz Fist, thank you for the 17. Mr. Genovation for the 26. Druid for the 14. Dr. John, thank you for the 26. I thought you were interviewing for a gig today. Yeah, a lot of people did. I met Barack. He graduated from my high school. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Michelle was amazing. Kiss Awesome, thank you for the 4 years. Happy anniversary, Eccentric Mudkip. Thank you so much for subscribing. Avi, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Keith. Keith, welcome to the Katogangu. Avi, thank you for the 44 months as well. Dr. Guns for Hands, what a great name. Thank you so much for subscribing. Kiera, thank you for the 9 months. Happy Twitch baby. Dr. Fausto for the 2. Doxy Who for the 29. Whiskey, thank you for the 44. Arnar, thank you for gifting subs to Palm Puree, G-Quill, Argentium Astrum, Apple Strudel Dew, and Giant Machine 9000. All of you welcome or welcome back for Giant Machine. Thank you so much, Arnar. Steelix, thank you for the 32. King of Sloth for the 20. Pixelady, thank you for the 29. Zingatorix for the 60. Happy anniversary to you as well. I've only been able to catch snippets of your streams lately, but you're still my favorite streamer. Thank you very much. Thank you so, so much. Harmonic Feedback, thank you for the 17. Fabi, thank you so much for gifting subs to Magic Caddy, Arcane Emerald, Drake Serrelman, Ungolf, Kinda Pretty Undank. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang or welcome back. Thank you so much, Fabi, for those. Justicar Slater, thank you for the 31. Nelly G, thank you for gifting a sub to Audie Doggy. Welcome to your 10th month. Eccentric Mudkip, thank you for gifting subs to Mr. Gunny. Nickmick87, Corkscrew, Sukmidik. What a great way to try and write that and get around TOS. Terraceidal, I'm not going to turn you in. Terracidal, thank you so much. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you, Eccentric Mudkip, for all of those. Welcome and welcome back, guys. Marlus, thank you for the 4 months. Avi, thank you for also gifting subs to Potshot PQ, Sable Guardian, Juds, Camco14, and Ermong. All of you welcome or welcome back to the Cat Gang. Thank you so much, Avi. Cactus Cat, thank you for the 25. Silpha for the 43. Fight Groth for the 9. Happy Twitch, baby. Dicig, thank you for the 19. Willwall for the 30. Esben Bruce, thank you for the 3. Eagle Fang for the 31. Potato, thank you so much for the biddies again. Literature Geek, thank you for the 9 months. Happy Twitch, baby. Heliosk for the 14. Rainbow Turtles for the 11. The fuck was that? Oh my god, it's my phone. Oh my god. Fuck, I really wish that we had face cam just then. That freaked me the fuck out. So suddenly there was light, but it looked like there was light behind me. And I was like, is Sam behind me? And I turned around, there was no one there. I looked back over at my screen and there was still light behind me. And I was like, where the fuck is this light coming from? I was messing with my phone while I was reading these off. And I had accidentally turned the flashlight on my phone. And that's how I freaked myself out. I need to go to bed. La 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 la. I need to go to bed. La 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 la. Okay. Rainbow Turtles, thank you for the 11. Old Laser Eyes. Thank you so much for the biddies. I think you're great at Minesweeper. Thank you. Bananagram. Banananagram. Thank you for the 29 months. Crazy Person for the 31. Mad Griever for the 52. Frankie Wujek for the 39. Abby C and Triple Take Chump. Both of you, thank you very much for the biddies. Just want to say thanks for keeping me company through my studies. I graduate with my bachelor's this month, debt-free, and I already have job interviews in my field. What? That's amazing, Abby. Congratulations. Shashia, thank you so much for the 13 months. Potato, thank you so much for gifting more subs to Adam BL, Nalaj, Nihilist Gamer, Zill124, Zyrocon, Weeping Warlock, Zymbianus, Lorian Faust, Self-Disgust, Scott Florence. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang, or welcome back for Scott. Potato, thank you very much for those. Oh, Avi also gifted a bunch more subs as well, to Nymphian Melano, Fool's Fire, Thorin, Moorcroft, Wild Rage 777. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang, or welcome back. Thank you, Avi, for those. Insane 42, thank you for the biddies. Zork the Mini for the 15. Scent of Sunflowers for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. Logan O'Connell for the 13. Daniel Sannel, thank you so much for the 18. Jimmy, thank you for the 7. Little Capto with the blue hair, thank you for the 16. For Rex for the 50. Avi for gifting a sub to Blue Penguin, welcome back. Mecha Master for the 4. Fabi, thank you for gifting a sub to Band Monitor, welcome to the Cat Gang. Detective Zen, thank you for the 33 months. Donkey Kong for the 3. Hawk for the 60. Stoob for the 60. Happy anniversary, guys. All of you who hit 5 years. Thank you so, so much. I wish that I had a webcam plug in. Fuck. Thank you, guys. 5 years subscribed to me. That's absolutely insane. You guys are lovely. Thank you so much for supporting me for so long. It means a ton. And MJC, thank you for the 28 months. And Beborn Ginger, thank you for the 15. I am going to send you over to Sammy. I think he's still streaming. And if he's not, then, shit the bed. Yuck, 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 yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck.